So today's topic, we're going to talk about Black Friday. It's right around the corner. It's one of my favorite holidays. I love Black Friday. What about you guys? You like Black Friday at all? You
Uh,
into it?
Personally, I've always worked on Black Friday, so I've never really had a chance till like before probably 2013. That's the last time I was able to do Black Friday. And again, this year I have to work on it too.
Yeah, same here. I spend a lot of my Black Fridays at work, but even then, like with the online deals that they got going on, I find myself not trying to shop because I think we mentioned on the last one they kind of bump up prices just to bump them back down. That's why I'll take like advantage of like during the year sales. Yeah, I can't really say that I shop too much on Black Friday. I've gone a couple times though.
Dude, I remember one time I was working on Black Friday and they literally told us to go in like 3 hours earlier. So I was in at work at 3 a.m. and
Ooh,
there was already a line around the building. Like
damn, dude.
at 3 in the morning, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that line. That line was a bitch. I'm assuming you were working retail at that time?
Yeah, at the time I was doing Office Depot, but it was mainly for the printers, the ink cartridges, and the
Mm-hmm.
laptops and all that they were selling. So that's why
Yeah,
they were holding their Black Friday for that. So
for sure.
Mm.
I've been fortunate enough to where the company I work with, they usually have Black Friday off. The day I get Thanksgiving and the day after off, so I've been pretty
Mhm.
fortunate, and I take full advantage of Black Friday. I agree with you, Coco. They do raise prices on certain items just to say, "Hey, it's 20% off," but it really hasn't changed. They absolutely do that. Yes. So you do have to be careful with what you're looking at, what you're buying, and the prices.
Mhm.
So here's the way I do it. This is the way I've done it for the last 5, 6, 7 years. I shop ahead. Whatever I'm
Right.
looking for, like specifically, I'll look at Walmart, Best Buy, Target, anywhere that will carry the item. Like, for example, if I'm looking for a television, I stay away from the doorbusters. Those are
Right.
those are usually garbage. Okay,
Yep.
they create specific television sets just for Black Friday. They
Mhm.
they sell you a huge big ass screen, but the specs on it are trash,
Yep.
and then that's how they're able to bring the price down to 200 $100 sometimes,
God dang.
and you really have to kind of really just educate yourself on the item that you're looking for.
Mhm.
Again, for the like televisions, find a model that you want, research what you want to get, right? How many, the refresh rate, how many pixels, what type, if it's LED, if it's OLED, IPS, VA panel. You got to search for what you want for your specific need. Like if it's for gaming, there's specific televisions for that. If it's for just movie watching, there's also a specific television for that. And so, yeah, research it, go through the different brands. Um, in my age bracket, back then, Sony was king. Today, not so much. So yeah, you really, really have to do your research, and find something that you want and set it apart. And then that's where I would go to like Best Buy, Walmart, Target, um, cons, even, uh,
Mhm.
you know, wherever you can buy a television, right? You would
Mhm.
look for it, set it apart, see what prices they have set before Black Friday. And when Black Friday comes around, you can know what price, how much it was really reduced, if it was reduced at all.
Right. How far ahead would you suggest you look? Because in my mind, if you start shopping, October, early November,
Hmm.
they're kind of already starting to play the game of let's raise this a little bit. That way, when Black Friday comes around,
Hmm.
we'll bump it back down. So, how early would you suggest starting to look?
Honestly, I shop all year round, right? Like I'm
Right.
always looking for deals. I'm always looking for something that I want. Like whenever the need comes up, that's when I start shopping. So
Hmm.
again, back to the television. Like last year, I bought a television around Black Friday, and I was looking at the model when it first released. So I knew what the retail price was, and I just kept my eye on it. And once the deal came around, I snagged it.
That was funny. You kept your eye on it. Just the
Arr. But yeah. I mean, you're exactly correct. They start sales, especially now, like October. Some places are doing early Black Friday, like in October. So maybe like at the end of summer, like August, maybe September, you want to start setting stuff apart.
Yeah. Actually, funny enough, I actually just recently bought a monitor for my computer because they had one of those early Black Friday sales. It was a monitor that I had looked into previously. I think the original price was like $250 or something. They dropped it like $100. I said, "Fuck it, why not?" Like $150 is already for a 27-inch.
Nice.
For monitors, pretty good.
That's not bad.
It's I think 165 refresh rate.
Okay, nice.
And it's 1 millisecond
response time.
There you go.
Very
response
nice.
time. So I mean, it's a pretty good monitor. It's not 4K, but I mean, I'm not really looking to go 4K just yet. My GPU on my computer doesn't handle 4K just yet. I got something that's a little bit more budget friendly. So I'm for right now, this setup is gonna hold me off for a pretty good while.
Very nice.
Have you kept your eye on any good TVs?
This year, I haven't really looked because I just got my TV last year. However, I do kind of try to keep up, see what's good. Just because I actually like television, I like upgrading my televisions, right? Like I have a really nice television for movies in the living room. I got my second television in the game room for video games. So I'm really set, but really what I would be looking at, Hisense. I know that's what I've been purchasing the last couple of years. Both of the televisions I have. Hisense.
What is that?
Hisense. They're fucking amazing. They're really good, high quality televisions. If you ask anybody, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's a low tier stuff." But dude, they've been punching up. Like
they're stepping up their
big
game
time. They're the budget friendly guys, the budget quality guys, but
they're kind of what Vizio used to be. They were the smaller name. They were kind of new on the block, and they are progressively getting better and better.
Yeah. Okay. Except for Vizio is trash now. Like
that's what I'm saying. That what they used to.
Be. You're right. They used to be the underdog, and they kind of made a name for themselves as being the budget friendly guys. They have okay quality, good prices, actually really good prices. And some of their stuff is viewable. It's good. If you just need a quick television, Vizio's good for that. Like for the kids' bedroom or something, or if you're going to gift one of your brothers a television, it's going to be a Vizio or something.
Yeah, I do prefer 70-inch or above if you are thinking about it, now that you've brought it up.
I'll be right on that.
I was thinking like 86 for the living room.
Nah.
I'm saying 70 minimum.
No.
Minimum, If you want to go bigger.
Well, Coco, I already gave you a TV, so you're good to go.
I mean, that was your choice.
Nah, but Hisense, dude, I love the two televisions that I got. They haven't failed me. They've been pretty solid. I recommended the Hisense to Josie, and he fucking loves the television, the H8G, I believe it was. Last year, he fucking loves it. The colors are amazing. It's smooth.
He has quite a few problems with it, though, no?
He has been saying that it's doing something, but I believe it was an update. However, I'm not advocating for Hisense here, but they are usually pretty quick with fixing their errors. And I've seen it firsthand. So, I mean, I'm just speaking from prior experience with them. Whenever something does go wrong, they're usually pretty quick to fix it.
Very well.
Yeah, to be fair, Josie's his last TV still had a box attached to the back of it. So I mean, any TV at this point is an upgrade for him.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like me. Until it dies, I'm gonna use it basically. But I think it's that time to upgrade.
Yep.
All right.
And then, well, we started doing a little bit of shopping because for like the last year, my fiance's been asking to get new couches because the cat has just torn the shit out of them because they're like the polyurethane, the like faux
Oh
leather.
yeah.
Yeah, and so her cat just loves going to town on that thing. And so we finally decided, you know what? I guess let's start looking into it. We'll do a little bit of shopping around, and we found a pretty good set, something that's not that faux leather. So hopefully her cat doesn't fuck with it. And yeah, we're starting to get kind of a little bit more strict on the dogs because they're pretty used to getting on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get them out of that habit for the new ones
Yeah.
when they come in.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
what I have to do with mine downstairs. I don't let them near them at all because I know a lady sheds quite a bit and she has white fur.
Oof.
So, yeah, I don't let them near the new set I have. So,
Yeah. Furniture is an excellent time for Black Friday. Black Friday, I mean, they knock the shit out of those prices, dude. And like, I don't have to tell you, like, furniture, it's fucking expensive, man. I don't know where you're shopping, but if you go somewhere, anywhere really, you're looking at a set of two, maybe $3,000 to $5,000. Like they fucking man, they get you. They fucking shit's
Oh, yeah.
expensive.
well, I mean,
But Black Friday, dude, yeah, love shopping for that shit there.
like the set I got, which were new in the box, it was 1,200, but I got the sofa, the love seat, and the recliner with it.
1,200 total.
Yeah, total. And they're so comfortable,
Ooh.
dude. I already fallen asleep on that recliner so many times. Oh, so comfy, dude.
But again, to be fair, you were in the military. You were used to sleeping with the rock as a pillow. So, I mean, how comfortable can it really be?
Josie likes it. He already said he would rather sleep down there than on the mattress.
I mean, again, that's not much of a sponsor, but I mean, to each their own. No, for real though, yeah, they're pretty nice. I've checked them out. I've broken them in. They're pretty
he left
nice.
a little stain,
Nice.
little chocolate stain,
Little doo doo.
little doo
Little
doo.
doo-doo.
I tried.
Yeah, I made sure to slide off
I
whenever.
tried cleaning it with the
Leave a
rags
streak.
and spray. It didn't want to come off, dude. It's like permanent.
And my germs.
Ugh.
Ugh. That's what your kid said to you.
So let's see. Outside of furniture, if you're looking for anything else, another thing that I like to do is I use this app called Slick Deals. Slick Deals is awesome. I love Slick Deals. I know that you guys probably get annoyed, but whenever I see something really good, I'll send it to our group chat just because it's such a good deal. Like just in case anybody wants it, it's there. And I'm sending you guys shit all the time, all year round. And really that's a good spot as well to set stuff apart. Even like things that you don't know that you want, sometimes you'll need it, right? Like, oh, that's a good deal. And, I'll just set it aside. And if I want it, I'll buy it. And if I don't, then, it's not there. I'll send it to someone who might need it.
Right.
And you can find all kinds of stuff there. Clothes, furniture, computer stuff, video games, anything and everything, really. It's a really nice app. I love using it. I check it every day. And, it's really good place to, they kind of keep their eyes on all retailers so that you don't have to. And, it's a really good app. I really recommend it. There's a second app that I use as well. It is called Deal News.
That's what it is.
Deal News. So it's the exact same thing. Some of the deals kind of overlap, but sometimes they'll have, kind of not exclusives, but like this app will find something that the other one doesn't. And it's just, a way to kind of look around. You shop around.
Yeah, I actually used to use those apps too, but I found myself liking a lot of those deals. And when I like something, sometimes I have to have it. And so I find myself buying a lot of stuff. And when it finally comes in, I'm like, did I really need this? So it's one of those things that it becomes an expensive hobby,
Wow. Yeah. You just gotta self-discipline there.
I'm thinking I gotta
Yep.
get into it, man. Like I said, I haven't Black Friday in probably over 10 years, so I think it's time to start
Just
uh,
setting stuff apart.
that. But like,
Yeah.
it's the ¿cómo se llama? The spoiling myself because I haven't like bought myself anything for years, dude.
Hmm.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I feel that. Actually, I don't feel that because I buy myself stuff too often, all too often.
It is easy. It is easy to purchase things now, especially because everything's online now.
Yep.
Like to be honest with you, like I maybe did the whole go to Best Buy, go to Walmart, go, physically walk into the stores maybe like the first year. And then
Hmm.
my friend Lizzie, he's the one who told me, dude, everything's online. This was like 8 years ago. You can do everything online, buy everything online, set it up for pickup, and then avoid the crowds, avoid the ass beatings of the grandmas trying to get that last box of, cooking ware or whatever. Yep.
Hmm.
And it's true. Yeah. I buy everything online. They set everything apart for me. I go like 2 days later when the crowds are gone. I'll just, go to the pickup line and everything's right there for me. I got the Black Friday prices and I don't have to do shit. I don't pay for shipping. Yeah, it's just
So you
nice.
buy on Black Friday night?
Whenever they start the deals, like Black Friday,
Okay.
usually they start like Thanksgiving or,
Hmm.
you know, um, I'll start looking around. I can start purchasing whatever it is you're looking for: movies, televisions, computer, like everything. Whatever you can get on the website, dude, purchase it. They'll set it aside for you and just go pick it up. Avoid the
Hmm.
lines. Even easier
Yeah.
now with the curbside pickup. You don't even
Oh
have to
yeah.
Oh
get
yeah.
out of the damn car.
Yeah. That's laziness at its
Hmm.
Oh
finest.
yes, 100%.
But here we like to call it convenience.
Hey, yeah, yeah. But you know what though? I actually would suggest not doing curbside with at least for Black Friday because it's going to be
Hmm.
packed. Everyone, and if you go inside to pick up your stuff, it's going to be so much quicker.
Yeah.
Just the other day, I went to Best Buy to pick up that SSD card that I mentioned.
Okay.
I picked up
Yeah.
some memory, and I went to Best Buy curbside, thinking it'll be like 5 minutes. I was in the parking lot for 30 minutes.
Ooh,
Oof.
fuck that.
Yeah, and it's not even
Hell
Black
no.
Friday, so I highly suggest just go inside and go to the pickup.
Oh, what's that?
Hmm.
Cyber Monday or Cyber Sunday or whatever? Cyber
Cyber
Monday.
Monday.
You
Yeah,
or
Cyber Monday. It basically is the same thing now. Like Black Friday deals, they kind of just extend it. They started on that Thursday, Friday, and they just extend it Saturday, Sunday, and that Monday.
mm,
They say that Monday is a little bit better for certain things,
Electronics.
for some electronics and gift cards. It's good
Hmm.
for that. But honestly, I don't see too much of a difference.
no.
I'd rather buy electronics on Friday, that Friday before they sell out.
Hmm.
And because really, that's happened to me before where I'm looking for, I think it was a computer or a laptop. I was looking at a specific laptop and I waited for Sunday and then it was all sold out. So I had to buy something else,
Oh.
so I kind of missed out. So
So what you're
it just
saying?
depends.
So what you're saying? Cyber Monday's trash.
Not trash, more like your last day to pick out the scraps. Ah,
Yeah.
it's still a good day to purchase some stuff, but I would personally still go on Friday.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't really shop too much anymore as far as like Black Friday stuff. I try to get a lot of my shopping done like prior to,
Hmm.
just because like I don't feel like dealing with a bunch of like, I guess a lot of it is not physically going to the store anymore. But I mean, there's so many good deals out there already,
Hmm.
like throughout the year. Like I try to like buy little by little, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
One last thing that I want to mention that is Black Friday worthy and very helpful. Tune in for shameless plugs here. I started using a app called Rakuten, And Rakuten, I know I've sent it to you guys before. Neither of you signed up, fuckers. But basically, what it is, you open up the app and you select whatever retailer you want to use. Like if you want to use Best Buy, for example, you click on the Best Buy. It'll take you to the Best Buy website, and then you can purchase whatever it is you want. It'll be the exact same price as if you went directly to bestbuy.com. The difference being is because you're using Rakuten as a referral, you're earning back additional cash back. It depends on the day and time, really, but Rakuten can offer you up to 5% cash back just for using them instead of going directly to Best Buy.
Huh.
And I mean, hey, that's a 5% discount. I mean, it's not a lot. That's a 5% discount.
Yeah.
And if you are using this Rakuten for all your shopping all year round, dude, it stacks up. It definitely stacks up. And right now, like Rakuten's doing this really cool thing where, like, if I send you the link, right, and you sign up for it, I get $40 and you get $40 as soon as you spend $40. So you're really getting a $40 item for free.
Okay.
It's really cool. And yeah, I did that last year. The leather jacket that I have, it's a nice leather jacket. I got it at Macy's, and Macy's very commonly does like 10-15% off. So I got, let's say, about 15% off on my purchase of the jacket, and then I got $40 on top of that back. It's a fucking badass deal. I did the math, and I ended up paying like $20 for the jacket.
Oh shit!
Out of pocket, really. And it's a fucking really awesome deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that to you guys again, and you guys are gonna sign up.
I'll take a look at it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now we also leave it down in the description below. If anybody can use that link, you'll be definitely helping out the show.
Check the description, click on that link, sign up,